And the Lord said, you got to rise up. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not in church. My bad. My bad. I thought I was doing Bible study again. Hey, everybody. What's going on? This is Mr. Lewis here, and I'm here with Miss Carla. Miss Carla, how you doing, baby?
I am doing wonderful. And yourself?
I'm all right. What's going on with you?
Nothing. Same old thing. New day, new year, new month.
That's that's the best you could do, girl. Shit. Y'all, y'all,
Don't start it.
y'all to be thankful. Y'all to be jumping and shouting for good health and strength and protection from the Lord and all that good stuff.
I'm
It's been a
grateful.
it's been a minute since we spoke. The last time I talked to you, I either didn't have a beard or there wasn't no gray in it. Now I have a beard and it's gray. So
Yep. Look at.
um, okay, okay,
What
Bree.
you say? He look like a professor.
Uncle Paw don't appreciate that, but anyway,
That's Uncle Rocky.
yeah, Uncle Rocky, yeah, boy, I like to sit on my head and do all kind of stuff for
Make you
y'all.
take your jacket off. See
Yeah,
you
if I
walk
say
up
if any of
there.
y'all that ain't met Carlos' grandson, don't walk up to him with a jacket on because he's gonna make you take it off and the hat off your head and yeah, it's something wrong
Hey
with it.
son,
Something wrong with it. Something wrong with it.
June over there on YouTube. Hey son, we see you.
Hey, what's going on, son? How you doing, brother? Hope all is well with you. So I brought you here to to find out what's been going on with you.
Oh, nothing. Just been working, slinging jewelry. That's it.
Slinging jewelry, huh?
I've been slinging jewelry
Well,
of late.
I'm kind of I must admit I'm coming on here kind of sad, kind of sad.
Why you sad?
I've been looking at some of these pastors' flyers and they look sad, and I'm sad looking at them. So
Oh my God. Leave these people alone.
hey, y'all can preach, but y'all need to stop doing your own work.
Oh my God. We
I said it. I said it before and I say it again. Y'all don't write y'all own sermons while you trying to do your own graphics. It's bad.
Oh God.
Y'all look
Hey
like
Brooklyn.
y'all look like a bad cartoon out there. Y'all need to fix it. You want me to come to your revival? You need to stop making these pastors looking like superheroes. I'm thinking I'm gonna see Blank Man or something, and it's a pastor, and I'm like, oh damn, my bad, my
You
bad,
are funny.
my bad.
You have no
I was,
sense.
I was,
You have you
I
have
saw
no
one flyer
sense.
today, and I was like, damn, they turned Good Times into a cartoon, and but
Oh my God.
that wasn't it. That wasn't it. So hey, it's all good. All good. Big brother Brooke, what's going on, sir? What's going on, Rev?
He ain't got no sense, y'all. No sense. Oh, he said, by the way, he writes his own sermons.
Yeah, well, I've heard you preach. I can tell. That's why I tuned in and stayed there the whole time. I know you can bring the word. Negroes is
Okay, so
pastors.
what if it's somebody that's just kind of starting out? You got to give them a chance, right?
Oh wait, I couldn't hear you. What you said.
You heard what I said. I said, what if it's somebody that's just starting out? You got to give them a chance,
I
right?
mean, in the pulpit, yeah. Not doing no damn graphics.
Oh,
Shit, don't take your ass out on the field today and act like you Brandon Ayuk. You don't play
oh,
football. Stay in the stands with everybody else.
oh my God. Right. Brooklyn says the long pause for me.
I mean, you know, some of y'all can't even spell. What the hell you trying to do flyers and obituaries for?
Hey, Teresa.
Broke
My
toes. What's going
sister.
on, T? Yeah, I mean, it's I mean, you know,
Well, my services is always available. It's a slow season. It's different now, so it's good.
Well,
It's a learning season. It's a learning season.
slow season, slow pastors. So I mean, hell, it go hand in hand. They want to speed up, they should use your services.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I mean, I can't force myself on nobody. Everybody know what I do. Everybody know what I've been doing. And if you choose to uh go somewhere else, you know, then that's on you. That's like being married to somebody. Okay? And I'm speaking from experience. If I'm cooking your dinner, if I'm washing your clothes, if I'm doing everything a wife is supposed to do, and you decide to step out and go someplace else, that's on you.
I mean, you're right,
That's
but the
your
thing,
loss.
yeah, but well, difference is, for some in the pulpit, all they got to do is go a couple of steps down into the congregation and get a second one. But
You know what? You know what? You better back off of that one. That's a whole nother show in
praise
itself.
God,
That's a whole
praise
nother that's a
praise the
whole
holy
nother
name.
show in
But
itself.
in all seriousness, for those of you brothers and sisters starting out in the ministry and putting yourself out there, please, please, please hit up Miss C Productions. Hit her up. Hit her up. She'll start you off right and she'll keep you on the right track. We want to do everything uh, decent and in order. And if you want to do things decent and in order, presentation matters. Y'all look great in the pulpit, whether you have your suit on or your robe. Shoes are immaculate. Your teeth, your hair, even the way you enunciate your words. Praise God. It sounds professional. So when you
Man
put
of
yourself out
God.
there, right. So when you put yourself out there on social media and the like, you don't need to look like you have a bus stop flyer. Make it look professional. Praise God. Yes, sir.
Brooklyn said, and you won't be looking like a clown with bad lighting.
Yeah, yeah. It's bad. You got some dark brothers out there looking blue, and I'm like, well, damn, he got a blue suit on. He the same color as his suit. I hope it's a lot of lighting in the church because I might not be able to see the words. I might not see where the words are coming from. I just see teeth up there in the pulpit.
Watch it now. Watch it with the
Hey,
dark skin. Watch it
hey,
now.
I
Watch
like
it.
my dark skinned people. I just need extra lighting so I can see y'all.
Yeah.
Most of y'all
Hey,
got white teeth, but damn, I can't, I want to see who's preaching. So yeah, y'all brothers and sisters out there, um, yeah, check out Miss C Production, please, 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 please. You go a long way.
yeah, and unfortunately, because of how some of the people have done me and put me in certain financial holes, um, I've had to change up how I do stuff now. I've had to change my pricing. I've had to change my rules and how I do things, especially if you're a brand new customer. If you're not my
Right,
regular
right.
weekly, monthly, people that I bill or whatever, it's way different now because I think I've cut too many corners. I've
Mm-hmm.
invested in to a lot of people. And don't get me wrong, I thank God for blessing me with things so that I could help other people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Equipment, even money, whatever. When people didn't have, I was helping. Hey, take this camera. Hey, take this tripod. Hey, laptop. Hey, whatever, whatever, whatever. That's just me. And it's unfortunate that a lot of those people don't even say two words to me to this day. And but over the last couple of weeks, the Lord really been dealing with me in how to deal with these people, you know, because I know there's going to be a day pretty soon when I'm about to run into most of them,
Oh,
and
absolutely.
I got to make sure I don't have, I got to be There's events coming up, and I know I'm gonna see some of them there. So I gotta just have the right attitude, like,
Mhm.
because I've been mad. I ain't gonna lie, I've been mad. I won't. I've been disappointed. I've been disappointed. You know, so I will never, and I keep saying it. You've heard me say it. My sister heard me say it. Brooklyn heard me say it. My kids heard me. I will never go out on a limb like that for anybody ever again. Sorry. Mm-mm. Nope. Because I
Hey,
mean, it's taught me. It is. It has taught me. Uh, People ain't. I've been very loyal to people. Very loyal to people, but I didn't get that back. So, like once again, like being in a marriage, like how the marriage was loyal, and then boom, just like that. I
yeah,
can say the word, but I ain't gonna say the words to the song. But you know the song I'm thinking about in my head right now. I'm not gonna say the words, but
these
they
Christians
ain't
ain't
loyal no.
loyal. These Christians ain't loyal. Praise the Lord. They ain't loyal.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. God put me in a situation. I was blessed financially to do whatever I did for the last few years. And now it's different for me. I talked to you this morning. It's rough. It's
Well,
rough. I had a
I,
website, had to let my website go. So if anybody looked for me on my website, I had to let my website go. Why?
well,
Because I still got people out there that owe me money. So I can't pay the bill. So I had to let my website go. It was time to renew it. I renew every 2 years. I couldn't renew it. So I had to let it go. So now I got to start from scratch with something else. But that's okay. I'll be back.
well, I'm going to urge you to keep going. Do not give up the fight. Um, the Lord protects His own. He will take care of you. You are going through a rough stretch right now, but it absolutely will get better. Um, I want to give you something metaphorically speaking to um, when the toilet flushes, it goes around the bowl. It never goes straight down. So some of these people um, are going they're gonna go around the bowl, and they may not go all the way back down, and they're gonna come back up, and they're gonna have to face you, or they're gonna have to come back to you. So
Mm-hmm.
everything has a way of working itself out. So don't Rhonda can read. Oh, um, don't get too caught up in that. Just caught me off guard. I didn't know she could. I didn't know. You know,
She in choir rehearsal. She in choir rehearsal with her earbuds in.
she must be
Listening.
must be
She ready
listening
to
to that
pastor.
choir. She must be listening to that choir. That's why she got them earbuds in so she can't hear.
You stupid. But yeah, on a serious note though, um, I never want to be bitter about anything.
Yeah, I get it.
I, I never want to be bitter about anything. Thank you so much. Thank you for the prayers. I never want to be bitter about anything because like I said, I know God put me in a position when he put me in a position to do what I did when I did it, throughout the whole pandemic, all that type of stuff. And I just know I'm human. I get stressed out about stuff. I got bills. I still have bills I have to pay. Never,
Oh,
never. I still have bills, that I have to pay. And so I do my media, which is very small now. My church, um, Pastor Donnell Thomas, House of Worship. Um, I do theirs one to two times a month. Pastor Todd Battle has been faithful. Faith Tabernacle Community Church, Pastor Todd Battle, faithful. Hey, Tracy, faithful throughout this whole pandemic. I never got to wait for a payment. That payment is going to be in my mailbox the last Wednesday of the month.
I can
It's
dig it.
going to be there. I never have to worry about getting payment from them. He sends me his videos that I need to do for him. We communicate, you know, hey, Sister C, just always. Um, and I'm grateful. You got Apostle Ross Garrison when he needs me to do stuff. Hey,
Yeah.
sis, help me out. You got Pastor Child Wheelock. You have the Harmony Church.
Oh, the
You
child
have
Eli, Master.
Pastor Marlon Henderson. He's down in the Southern California area.
Okay.
Okay. Church Beyond, Church Beyond, I think. Church Beyond, something like that. Pastor Marlon Henderson, always, you know, help me with this, sis. I was talking to him earlier today. He way down in Southern California. I got somebody way down in Southern California who always, not only do they ask me to help them with things, they check on me. Hey, sis, how you doing?
Well,
I've never
hey,
met him. Never met him in my life. He was recommended to me to use me during the pandemic. Yeah,
well, just stay the course.
I am.
Stay,
I was
stay.
to be honest, I had made up in my mind December 31st. I was going to uh uh I'm not gonna say I was gonna shut down, but I was gonna do my business, media business at just a minimal. Hey son, I see you on here, bud. Um, I was gonna do everything at a minimal, just certain things, but if I'm available, if somebody asks something, fine. If not, fine, whatever. But I watched this Tyler Perry thing that just came out on that came out, and that encouraged me just to learn his story and what
Right,
he went through and
right,
all that. That encouraged me to keep going. Yeah, I got people that tell me, "Oh, Carla, don't quit. You just, okay." I hear you. Whatever. Put your money where your mouth is. Telling me not to quit. But or how about just call and check on me every now and then? I can
right.
count on one hand how many people check on me. Literally, I check on people. I have my core people that I check on because I feel like those people are um, that's my assignment right now. I have an assignment that I'm doing right now. And so those are the people that I check on. But while I'm checking on people, who's checking on me? And I've always been the giver of the group. Uh-uh. I have like I said, I got my one, two, three people that I always check on. And if they was on here, they'd tell you. Two of them are caregivers. One of them just lost her mom this year.
Right,
So two of them are caregivers. Their moms have dementia. Check on them once a week. If they was on here, they'd say it in the comments. One of them, she lost her mom this year, and I check on her. Whether she responds back or not, I did my job.
right,
But I think sometimes I think I'm you know, too nice, all that kind of stuff. But you know, um,
well,
but I know I'll be all right. I
you're
know
gonna
I'll
be
be
all
all
right.
right.
Just focus on
I'll
what you
be
can
all right.
control, and
Yeah,
just keep doing what you're doing.
because
Keep it
tomorrow starts my month long of
steady.
celebrations.
Oh,
Before
celebration.
before before the big 53. The big 53 is coming. So, I know you ain't talking. I know you ain't talking. The big 53 is coming. So, but anyway, so that's enough about me. I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me and all that kind of stuff. I just, you know, it's sad. Cause when we first started this, oh, I was so excited because I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing. Here we are. Like, what the heck? Because when we first started, we was getting ready to celebrate the first year anniversary of my mom's passing,
Right,
right? Now we're
right.
getting ready to celebrate, what's it getting ready to be? 3 years
Hmm.
that my mom passed
And
in January. And so, things have changed, things have shifted. People
and
have disappeared. People that
well,
I talk to every day
yeah,
disappeared. Like, I had one person tell me, I said, "Hey, I'm calling to, see how you doing. I ain't heard from you. Call me back." Nothing. Text, no response. I'm like, well, dang, they used to tell me, let me give you my manager's number where I live at, just in case I'm dead in my apartment because they live by themselves. So I sent them a message. I said, hey, if you don't respond to this, I'm calling your manager to make sure you ain't dead in your apartment. They responded back to me and said, well, I don't feel like talking. I said, okay, maybe they're just having a bad day. Everybody have bad days. I have bad days. I don't feel like talking either. But it just continued. So I said, you know what? Me back off. Say nothing. We talk every day. Now we don't talk at all. And I'm like, I'll be like, God, what did I do? What? I'm a good person. I have a big heart, but I'm not gonna let my heart become hardened because of how people been treating me, how they've been treating me lately. I'm not gonna let that happen. So,
So you
but anyway,
should have just started off with a hard heart, then you wouldn't have to worry about it.
I'm not like you.
Should just started off disrespectful with a hard heart. You wouldn't even have to worry
I'm
about
not
that.
I'm not like you. I don't be like you. But anyway, so how's it going in the funeral business?
We are busy, and it's getting ready to start. That volcano is getting ready to erupt towards the end of the year.
Yeah,
Um,
deaf season.
Seems like every day we're getting one, two, or three, and walk-ins and the like. So we're just preparing for it.
You guys have the staff.
I mean, we have the staff for it. We bringing some. I don't know if it's going to grow, but we're gonna be ready to tackle it. We're gonna be ready to handle it. This is the dog days, if you will. We're getting ready to close out the year, so uh, people are people are dying to get in there, so they can come on in.
Yeah. You see whose funeral I forgot whose funeral I was at, and I really had to catch myself. It was one of the last funerals in the out here in San Francisco, and the lady got up and she said, to the family, to my girl, I don't want to say names. She said, I know how you feel. I know how you feel. I just sat in that seat last year. I know how you feel. And before I knew it, I said, no, you don't. But I didn't say it loud, but I said it loud enough where whoever was right there could hear me. And I was just like, y'all quit saying that. Y'all know how people feel. They got to quit saying that.
See, you
They
sound like
got to
me
quit
now.
saying that. They got to quit saying that at funerals. I know how you feel. I'm here for you. Call me anytime. No, you going to voicemail. They ain't gonna answer the phone. They don't care. So I know for me, what I try to do is for the first couple of weeks after somebody die, your phone is ringing off the hook.
Hmm.
Ring it off the hook, ring it off the hook. Back in the day, your kitchen would be full of food, but people don't really do that no more.
Oh,
I
they
think
still do. They just can't cook. Oh,
Tammy did it for me when my mom died, and I want to say Roland,
Tammy,
but
who's Tammy?
you know Tammy from my church. Don't be doing my girl like that.
Oh, that Tammy.
It's
Oh, okay.
Tammy that you saw at the funeral the other day.
Oh,
At
well,
damn it.
I don't know if I recall. I might have been being too professional to remember Tammy. Um,
Yeah.
mm, mm,
You are crazy.
mm.
But yeah, so um but they used to bring food and all that. They don't do that
Yeah,
stuff no more. I miss the old days. I miss the,
it's
you
'cause you
know,
old.
I know you ain't calling nobody old.
Oh, you missed the old days because you
What's
old.
all this? That's a sign of old.
Dealing with
Like
you,
they say,
uh,
keep living. No, keep
de-
living. That's what they used to say to
dealing
old
with
people.
you and
Keep
Bree,
living. You ain't dealing with me.
dealing with you and Bree.
You
That's
ain't
what happened to me.
Yeah, okay. All right. So what's going on with the, I'm in San Francisco. You're in the East Bay.
I'm in
So
town.
okay, so what's wrong? What's up with this 911 stuff? Because, I was over there not too long ago and a young lady had suffered a seizure and she needed help. And when we tried to call 911, they like put us on hold. That's crazy. And then when the ambulance did come, he said he came all the way from Hayward because nobody was available in Oakland. Like, what the heck? What the heck?
We have real emergencies going on over there. You got people leaking from lead poisoning.
What? Your cousin.
Caesar, he said dealing with who?
That's my
Yes,
son. My son, he ready to
yes,
calm
yes.
down, son.
It's 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 uh it's been pretty. I mean, it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough out
Yeah.
there. Everybody is short staffed. Police is short staffed. CHP is short staffed. Ambulance, or as some of you colored folk on here call them, the ambulances. They are they're short staffed. Now the ambulance, for those who don't know, is the ambulance. You go to the library and you might be able to read up on that. But in all seriousness, no, everybody is short staffed, and the city is
Yeah.
going through a lot, and so
Yeah.
it's sad. It really is sad.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's kind of bad everywhere though, because I was looking at somebody that had went live and they was at they were doing a funeral out in French and Vallejo the other week, and there was an emergency. The lady had jumped in the car, somebody else's car that didn't belong to her, and would get out, and the police wouldn't come. They couldn't
Yeah.
get the police to come to get her out the car. So you know, I think it's crazy everywhere. It's kind of
Well,
sad and scary at the same time because what happens when you really, really need them to come?
well,
Like, I ain't gonna play on Sundays, in church. I be sitting there with I got my mace, I got my stun gun. You just don't know in this day and time. You
well,
don't know.
you guys over in San Francisco are fine. Um,
You sure about that?
yeah, y'all
Oh,
fine. I mean,
as
well,
far
because
as like safety and stuff, 911. No,
yeah, I
you
mean,
mean
because
as far as like 911.
yeah, no, y'all fine. Period. Because I mean, every day, probably even now, you got bicycles on the bridge, so you can't even get over to the city no way. So ain't no crimes being committed because can't nobody get over there because everybody on their bicycles riding on the bridge like some damn fools. So you
No,
ain't got
what
to worry
about the other week when they blocked it in the morning time, man? That was
about mm, mm.
This is the city where anything goes and everything goes. I'm sorry. Everything goes over here.
Well,
Everything,
in in
every
in Oakland, it doesn't go as long as it's not in your car. Um, if you keep it in your house, it won't go. You keep it in your car, it's going right on
wow.
down the street.
Wow.
So
Wow.
hey,
Wow.
hey,
Wow.
it happens.
Wow.
It's
Um, I forgot to mention something too about the young lady that suffered the seizure. Her phone had died. And so I was like, well, is there anybody I could call for you? Do you know a phone number? And she couldn't remember her mother's phone number. She couldn't remember her boyfriend's number. And so I'm saying I want to encourage everybody that's listening now or that will come on and listen later. Make sure you learn, make sure you know at least three phone numbers by heart. Like Mr. Lewis, I know yours.
mm-hmm.
I know my kid's number. I need to learn my sister's number. I don't know her number. I know Rhonda's number, you know. So make sure you know a few numbers by heart. That is very important because if you have an emergency, what if you, lose your phone, somebody steal your phone, you need to call somebody, you know, you need to remember a number. We're so spoiled now because of these,
Yeah,
you know,
you're
you can
right.
just touch and go, touch and go. Nah, got to remember stuff. I still know the phone number to my old church that I grew up in back in the day, 415-431-4775. That's the phone number, the first friendship. I've been knowing that number since I was a kid because When my mom used to leave us home and go to Bible study, she say, or choir rehearsal, she said, if something happened, this is the number you call. 415-431-4775.
Yep.
I still know that number to this day. To the
So
First
brothers,
Baptist Institutional Baptist Church.
so brothers, when you get your girlfriend, when you get your side piece of phone, make sure it's close to your number so that you can remember. So if something happened to you, you can just pick up the phone and dial it. Public
You
service
wrong.
announcement.
You wrong. You
Pu-
wrong.
Public service announcement.
You wrong.
I,
You wrong.
I mean, because that's usually when something bad gonna happen. You ain't gonna be at the table with your wife and you fall out. It's when you with the side piece. You done went to San Jose or Fresno because you don't want nobody to know who she is, and then you fall out, and then somebody got it. I mean, that's usually how it happens.
Hey, Christy. My dear sister is on here.
So
Yeah.
but no, in all seriousness, yeah, you should know. You should know at least 2 or 3 numbers that you can call if something happens. I mean, your car goes flat, your tires go flat, you run out of gas. You know, if you're getting robbed, don't worry about calling nobody because they're gonna take your phone anyway. So it don't even matter.
Right. Did you see how they pulled up on the guy at 7-Eleven? They took his phone, they took everything just to steal a bunch of cigarettes and stuff off the tree. Like, dang. Did you see that?
And
They took his oh,
what about your cousins in West Oakland that went through the damn gas station with the damn Caterpillar? They just busted the damn window open.
them your cousin. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, everybody got to be safe. I mean, how many people on here that's
Mm-hmm.
listening, watching right now? How many of y'all at least, I mean, y'all know at least 2 to 3 phone numbers? Can y'all comment? Let me know. Do y'all know at least by heart 2 or 3 phone numbers you could call in case of an emergency? I want to
I
see the
know
comments.
Foucher's number by heart in case of an emergency.
Hey, me and Rhonda used to
I
give
know
out
Foucher's number.
when guys used to try to holler at me and Rhonda back in the day at the pier. We used to give out Brian Mortuary number. We didn't want to give them our phone number. They was ugly. We used to
Now
call them
see,
mud ducks. Mud ducks.
now see,
All right.
over here on this side of the bay, if you paged somebody with CP Banner's number, that meant
Oh,
somebody was looking for your tail. You owe somebody
yeah.
some money. It was it wasn't
Yeah.
no ugly girl.
I found my pager the other day. I should have had it.
You know what?
Still got
I'm
my
gonna go buy a
pager.
pager. I'm gonna go buy a pager and reactivate my pager number.
How do that service even still exist?
I don't know, but I'm gonna get my pager number. Shit, I'm gonna walk around people thinking I'm a doctor.
Oh God. And they
I'm
have
getting
those phones now. They don't even use pagers no more. They got them little
doctors.
phones.
Doctors do have. I've seen doctors with some pagers. I'm gonna still get that.
See, we wasn't the only ones. She said she gave out Brian Mortuary phone number too. See, that was a thing to do out
And
here.
and that's why the damn place is closed now. Y'all playing around with the damn Lord. He closed the damn funeral home. Look at y'all. You don't use CP Banner still open. Look at y'all. Y'all done gave people the damn number and they done closed the damn place down. Y'all be ashamed of yourself.
Brian Mortuary is an apartment building now. It's a
You
whole
get
apartment building now.
you and your damn cronies got the damn place closed. Giving out people the wrong damn number. Somebody's mama trying to get up there and they fooling around with you and they can't get in the Bryant mortuary.
It's a whole apartment building now. A whole entire apartment building.
That's a damn shame what y'all did to Bryant mortuary.
There it is.
I'm finna call Michael Finney on y'all.
There it is right there.
I'm
Instead of it
calling
being a funeral home, it's an
I'm calling
apartment.
7 on I'm calling 7 on your side on y'all. Get y'all reported.
Whatever.
I'm gonna go find Stanley.
Hey, she sold it.
She gonna put R.I.P. Bryant mortuary. What's it gonna rest in peace? It's in pieces. I
I mean,
promise
we
you.
don't have no black mortuaries out here anymore. Not here in San Francisco. Nope.
Y'all gotta
Nope.
come on outside
Douglas
tonight.
Douglas is not African American funeral home.
Mm.
And I always tell my son, if I ever win a bunch of money, that's what I want to do. I
All the
want a
black
funeral home.
all the black mortuaries in San Francisco closed down because y'all was giving them old ugly ass mud ducks the phone number to the mortuaries, and people's grandmamas wasn't getting picked up.
You stupid. I can't stand you right now.
That's why Sue's still playing at the church now. Praise God.
You better cut it out. You better cut it out.
Bunch of ushers and deacons walking around San Francisco, been there for 30 years trying to get into the mortuary, but they can't get into Bryant's because y'all was up there playing on the phone.
You
Y'all
have
be
no
ashamed
sense.
yourself.
Yeah.
Mm.
And we've
Well,
lost a lot of giants this year. A lot of major, you know, people. I mean, like right now our Hillis, Pastor Hillis,
yeah,
you know, Fleetwood Irvin,
Bill.
you know, Fleetwood Irvin, you know,
Oh, Cadillac,
Carlton
rest in peace.
Pearson.
Yeah,
I mean, good Lord.
and let us not forget the Honorable Reverend C. Cedric Claiborne, who was
All
all of
right.
102 years old.
Right.
Pastor
Pastor K.
Claiborne.
Pastor
Yeah.
K. San Francisco.
Uh,
Nobody even talked about him, but I think his funeral just passed too.
right, right.
Um, I'm just like, wow, you just never know, just never know. So I hope y'all got y'all life insurance. Remember, we always talk about life insurance on this show. We stress the importance of life insurance. Very, very reasonable life insurance is out there. Check Gerber, check United of Omaha. Make sure you get whole life. Don't do that term life, get that whole life. If you're in the credit union, check out your credit union. They offer it if you have AAA, check out AAA. No excuses. You getting them
Mhm.
concert tickets, you getting your nails done, your hair done, you know, whatever you doing,
Yeah,
get you some
you
life
getting
insurance.
you getting concert tickets up in the rafters. You're getting your hair done. It don't look like you got your hair done, and you're getting your nails done. You look like you bit them off. So if you're gonna spend some money on something that's good, why don't you get yourself some life insurance? Because what you using it for right now, um, you about as far away from the stage as somebody was when they went out to Gustine to go see their mama laid to rest. You about 700 miles away from the grave site itself. It's a damn shame. Get you some life insurance before one of your great nieces and nephews got to take care of your afterlife plans and they don't know what to do. Go ahead and get that taken care of, please. Oh,
Yeah,
Miss
very
Carla, I got a
important.
question for you.
Very,
How many fake
yeah.
Facebook views we got tonight?
No, we don't do fake Facebook views
Oh,
here.
oh,
We don't do that. We don't do that.
oh, my
We don't
bad.
do that.
My bad.
That's some of them pastors do that on Sundays, which I don't understand. Y'all don't waste that money. Y'all send that money to me. I'll
Well,
get you some views, some
I
real views.
I
Okay.
I'm starting to understand why they do it. So because if you
Okay. Why
go
did
in
they do it?
because if you go into their sanctuary, they don't have no live views, so they better do something. It's a damn
Yeah. I
shame.
mean, I don't get it. I mean, I understand, the person that's selling them, I understand his concept
Right.
when he's getting the sales for them, but shame on the people, you know, right? I thought being online was about ministering to those that are on there. I don't care if you got one or 1,000 or two people. Why are you buying artificial views?
Right.
For what?
Right.
For what? What's the purpose? Can anybody answer that? Hello, 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 hello. Can anybody answer that? What's the purpose of the fake views? What's the purpose?
Just
What is it going to do? Because if it says you're live right now and you got 200 people watching, but then when your live is over, it said it had 55 people. And while it's live, you only got two comments and a share. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. You want to see some real views? Watch uh 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 Bishop Brandon Jacobs on Sunday mornings, 5:30 a.m. our time. And look at how the views are. Look at the comments and the shares. It's all gonna line up. It all matches. But the have 200 views, one comment, and one share, nah, you losing money. You could be putting that money into your ministry.
right.
Okay, here's the question. It says, how do you get fake views? So there's somebody who goes around and they sell artificial views and they connect them to your Facebook. So when you go live, it looks like you have all these people watching, but in actuality, it's just something that somebody tapped into your Facebook and put in there to make it look like you got this huge audience when
Right.
you don't.
Right.
When you don't. And they're wasting money. You could put that money into your outreach. You really could put it into your outreach ministry. Go feed somebody. Go buy some Taco Bell or something for some people, some Happy Meals or something, and hand them out. Don't waste that money on fake views.
And for those of you who
Mm.
partake in Taco Bell, um, the number to Foucher's is 510-654-8558. And I'll repeat that one more time for those of you who like to partake in Taco Bell, be it regularly or even just every once in a while. The number to Foucher's is 510-654-8558. Put that number in your phone because while you at Taco Bell eating, you're going to have an emergency or two and you're going to need to call somebody. Praise God.
Taco hell, that's what I call it. I cannot eat that food. Since I turned a certain
Don't,
age, there's just a bunch of stuff I
don't
just can't
do it.
eat. You know, you be at
Hey,
the one on Telegraph at West Grand on your lunch break. Go right down the street. You'd be like, "Can I get the supreme extra sour cream?"
you got me confused with Ezel. Uh, I don't care.
That
I love
wasn't
Ezel.
nice.
I'm not nice.
She said Professor Lewis is funny.
Hell, I'm not nice. It's the truth.
But y'all should check. Y'all need to check him out. He don't know I be on his little when he's Chrissy said, "Yuck." When he's doing he's commentating
Yep,
the
yep.
football
Yeah.
games. He does a wonderful job commentating the football games and stuff at his school that he went to. He's such a what do you call it? A wonderful alumni of his school. Sometimes I think he's still a student there. He just don't want to tell me he's still trying to get his high school diploma because he's always there, y'all. I think he's still trying to get his diploma and don't want to tell me. It's okay. You be at night school. You the modern day rerun. It's okay. I get it.
I ain't big enough to be rerun. Look, I ain't big enough. I ain't big enough to be a rerun. No, I'm still Mr. Funeral Man.
Yeah, you are Mr. Funeral Man. I gotta give it to you. You are Mr. Funeral Man.
I'm I'm still I'm still Mr. Funeral Man. I look, I'll be that. I'll be that. But if any of y'all want to come check out a Mount Eden basketball game, as I am also the public address announcer for uh, men and women's basketball at Mount Eden. So you want to check out a Mount Eden basketball game, come on down to the gym. We over there on Panama, right off of Hesperian. Come check us out. We are
I miss playing basketball.
we
Man,
are the and let me rephrase that. Well, I am the public address announcer for the girls basketball team, and they're going to be pretty good this year. I am also the public address announcer for the three-time defending league champion Mount Eden Monarchs. So
okay.
yeah, three-time 3-time defending, and I'm even wearing my ring. See, look at that. 3-time defending
Dang, you can still fit
league
it.
champion. Yeah, I can still fit it. Yeah,
Mine
yeah.
got stolen. I'm so hurt. They robbed our house. They took my ring,
That's
and
probably
I
Brian
just
Mortuary took that shit for you making all them damn prank calls to him. This is somebody from Brian Mortuary stole
I
it.
did not make prank calls to Brian Mortuary. I
Wait, when,
didn't.
when did it get stolen?
And when they robbed my house, 2009,
Okay, I was about to say
February
if
2009.
it was in the 90s, I was gonna say go outside and look. Pops might have it on with that starter jacket while he out there sweeping.
So crazy. Oh man.
Terrible, terrible,
But in
terrible.
all seriousness, so do you got any big plans for
No,
2024? Nothing.
I'm trying to get through. I'm trying to get to December of 2023. I'm not worried about 2024 yet.
Oh yeah, because you got to take me out to eat for my birthday month.
Yeah, I'm taking people
Yeah.
to the King every day. I ain't got time to worry about 2024.
Don't do not say that, please.
Oh, I'm not
Because
finna sing it.
me and my sister was at the concert, and this guy was. Did I send you the video? I gotta send you the video. This when she was singing that's not one of my favorite songs. So I was commentating while the song, and I can't show it on here. We got to do that on the private Zoom or something. But I was commentating while she was singing, and I look over the guy next that was sitting next to Teresa. He was just like, ooh, he was so happy. It was heck of funny. She'll tell you if she's still on here. She'll tell you that was heck of funny. That was
so
like his favorite song of the night. Take me to the
so
king.
Saturday we had a service. We had a service at the chapel. Lady was 100 years old. Ain't mad. I'm hearing this song, and I said, I know this isn't what I believe it is. So I said, let me really pay attention. And all I heard was, I stood on the banks of Jordan and watched mothership go sailing over. I said, oh hell no. They played the whole song too.
They played it or somebody sang it.
1958. No, they played it. They played it. They played the live version,
Oh,
the one that everybody hear.
okay. Okay.
1958 to 1962 went rolling through my damn face. I could have sworn I saw Dr. King walk out of there. I said, oh Lord.
You crazy. You are crazy.
And you can't help but sing the song along with him. You got to help Reverend James. He had a lisp part of the way. So when but yeah, I said, wow, 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 wow.
Wow.
But no plans for 2024 just yet. I'm trying to
Yeah.
get through 2023. It's coming to a close. I'm not necessarily ready for it to be over. But
I know I don't understand. I get sad at the end of the year too. For whatever reason. I don't know if it's because I feel like I haven't accomplished what I had said I wanted to accomplish, and I'm sad about that. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I'm always sad at the end of the year. And I'm like, come on,
well,
girl, it's your birthday month.
gen-
Your birthday, the last day of the year. What you sad
generally
about? What you sad for?
generally speaking, just because of the way our mind works, um, touching back on that song, I stood on the banks of the Jordan and watched. Usually, especially of late, every year we are watching somebody's ship go sailing over, and somebody else. We're
Yeah,
leaving somebody behind
yeah,
in that previous year. I
yeah,
mean,
that's
both
true.
of us and everybody listening has already somebody has already passed. And so when you
Yep,
go into 2024, it's like this person isn't here anymore. They've been left behind. And
yep,
you know,
yeah,
you know,
that's
and,
true.
and one of y'all gonna be on a misspelled obituary if you don't hurry up and get with Miss Carla and check out Misty Productions, because y'all, you know, when your name is Sandra and it's Sondra,
Sandra.
so you know that's a shameless plug from a girl there, but in all seriousness, yeah, you're leaving somebody behind. And if
Yeah,
you're a Raider fan, hell, you went into the year sad, and you're just going to end the year sad. Just happens. Just happens. You know,
Lord.
it's like Groundhog's Day every year for a Raiders fan. It's just on repeat. You
Oh
know,
my God. Lead them Raider fans low.
hey,
lead them Raider fans low.
The
They gonna be fans for life, just like we Niner fans for life. They're gonna be
Raiders, Raiders have more coaches than Ludacris had area codes. Shit, they paying 12 coaches a damn year. Shit, like who your coach? Which one? What month is it? And there was a rumor talking about Mark Davis wants to bring John Gruden back,
Wow. Wow.
which would be kind of impressive because, some people get fired for being homophobic. Some people get fired for being racist. Some people get fired for being sexist. He managed to do all three. He's talented. He is absolutely talented. He can't bring the Raiders to a winning season, but hey, you know, seeing
I
Chucky on the
mean, who can
sideline.
bring them to a winning season? Who? Who can possibly do that?
Uh,
And it's not the coach. See, this is what I don't get. Maybe you can help me. How come when the team is losing, they fire the coach? Because the coach is not the one out there playing. It's the people that's out there playing, messing up.
it's
The
the
coach
people.
didn't throw the interception.
No, but you pay if you it and not in the case with the Raiders. This is just in general. If you spend a lot of money and you feel that you have put a team together and you put this coach out here, you feel like he should win. And when he doesn't, we we got to get somebody else in here who can, because they pay the players too much money. Now in football, most of the contracts aren't guaranteed. And it's easier to cut guys, but you're talking about baseball, basketball, and hockey. Shit, you can't cut those guys. I mean, you got a guy like Mike Trout, who is one of the best players in baseball. A few years ago, he signed a 13-year contract. His contract is fully guaranteed. You're not going to cut him. Got to get rid of the coach. You
Mm,
know, you talked about
got you.
being married. I'm not going to get rid of the wife. I'm just going to go to the side piece.
Hey, if a person is married and they ain't happy, move on. Don't. Life is too short to be doing all that. I mean, good googly woo.
And,
Life is
and
too short to be playing. If you ain't happy, just move on.
and
Go be happy.
you're right, but they can't
God.
they can't find happiness. And sometimes happiness is easier to, or you believe it's easier to go down the street. Um, I was just talking about that with somebody not too long ago. Um, and I'll say this, and I'm speaking specifically to men, because I'm noticing a lot of men are doing the same thing that women used to do and be sitting there crying all the damn time. Look, if you're gonna stick your foot in that damn pool, or if you're gonna jump in it, then damn it, swim. Swim in it. Play your position. Stop sticking a foot in there. Stop jumping in there and then getting mad because she's doing the same thing you doing. Play your position.
Mm.
You have her as the Tuesday woman, and that's cool. And she's cool with being the Tuesday woman. But now you mad because you found out that you the Tuesday nigga. Can't have it
Mm.
both ways. If you see her on Wednesday with another man, don't get mad. If you really want her, then tell her, look, I don't want to be your Tuesday man. I want to be your forever dude, or I want to be your all the time guy. And then let her say, hey, you know what? Okay, we can do that, or no, I still want to do this. Then you leave if that's what you want. But now, if you want to play that game, just understand that she may be able to play it as well. And if you
Yeah.
don't like it, you know, um, What's that old saying about revenge? Revenge is a dish best served cold. So if you don't like it, then don't play that game.
Right.
Just just
Exactly.
just just don't play it. It's cool,
That's right. Yep.
you know. Um, and to women, I'm going to tell you this: stop saying that a guy in particular is too old to be doing something. You are not too old to be doing what you have been doing your whole life. You're only going to do what you've been doing your whole life. It doesn't mean you allowed it, but it does mean that they were able to get away with it to some extent via somebody. Hell, it might have been their mama, because there are some men out there who have been coddled by their mother or their grandmother or both, and they have always, everything has always been given to them.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not all of a sudden going to stop that because they are 58 years old. Why would they?
Right.
It's gotten them this far. And if they're
Mm-hmm.
married to you or if you are their girlfriend, it got it got you. So whatever the hell they were doing worked enough to get you. Don't expect them to wake up one day at 58 and say, uh, I had a come to Jesus moment and I decided that I wanted to do right. Because even if they do that, it's going to take a while to get whatever is in their system out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna take a minute. And they're not,
Yeah.
babies don't walk in 2 minutes and then they start walking like adults. It takes a minute. Even if they don't crawl first, it takes a minute before they walk steadily. They still run, they trip, they fall, all that. It takes a while. Hell, some of
Right.
us are grown and can't walk right. And not because we have anything wrong with us. We just don't walk right.
Mm-hmm.
That man is
Mm-hmm.
he's not gonna have a come to Jesus moment all of a sudden. It's not gonna happen.
Right.
It's not. Just like you can't turn into a housewife, you can't turn no Negro into no good man overnight. So don't expect it. Don't look for it. Go get you one that's already a good man.
So
Don't
so
steal him. Go get one that's a good man.
so what do you think about, how some people be saying once a cheater, always a cheater? What's your stance on that phrase? Once a cheater, always a cheater.
I don't believe anybody. If you're going to do that, then you have to do that all across the board. Because if you've ever lied about anything, I mean, even something a little white lie like, I'm gonna give you Bryant Mortuary's phone. Here's my phone number. This is Bryant Mortuary, or this is Kentucky Fried Chicken. Well, if you lied once, then you can lie again. People lie. I mean, aside from actual liars, people lie based on certain situations. One example I always use is, I know young ladies will say, all you have to do is tell the truth. Okay, well, if I tell you that I'm married, if I tell you that I have 6 kids, if I tell you that I still want a girlfriend on the side, and you get mad and try to, wait a minute, you don't have the right to give me hell because I'm being honest with you.
Right.
You can
They
either say,
can't
I don't
handle it.
want that, or you
Yeah.
can say, hey, let's do it. But
Right.
you're not my mother. I don't
Mm-hmm.
need a I don't need a lesson in ethics and morals. Just tell me
Mm-hmm.
no.
Mm-hmm.
But on
Mm-hmm.
the flip side, if I know I can get it and lie to you, it's easier to lie because of this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Once a cheater, always a cheater means that that's all they do.
Mm-hmm.
Some people, whether we want to admit it or not, have been led to certain things. I always say that if I was married and my wife came to me, or if I found out she was cheating, I would ask her why. Um, we can always play the role of the victim. You know good and hell well if you're not giving your wife attention, if you're not giving your husband attention. Now, it doesn't mean that they should go out and do something, but people are human. We can say just leave, and that's what they should do. But people have been at jobs for 20 years and haven't left. And they put up with a whole lot of shit that probably could have got their company shut down, their boss fired, or whatever, but they sat quietly and didn't say anything. That transfers over to your home life. If that's the street you live on, you're not going to say anything. That doesn't mean you don't know how to go do something else. Some people won't cheat, but they shut down. And that's just as bad as cheating because they've gotten to a point where they feel like it doesn't matter anymore. And I know
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to go find that other man. No, I'm not going to find that other woman. But you're not getting anything. You're not getting a kiss. You're not getting a hug. You're not getting a go to hell. I wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire right in front of me.
Been there.
So I don't necessarily buy into the philosophy once a cheater, always a cheater. It's
Mm-hmm.
important to know a person's story.
Right.
You can always
That's
sit in the
true.
catbird seat and say, oh, well, you did this, so you're this way. You don't know that, and you don't know what you would do in a certain situation.
Until you have to go through it.
You know,
Hello.
it goes back to what you were saying about, oh, I've sat in your seat. I know what you're going through. No, the hell you don't. If your
Mm.
husband was cheating on you from day one and you were married to him for 30 years, that was some shit you put up with.
Yeah. Yep.
That was something that you put up with. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if the man, I mean, if a woman said to a man, and women are more inclined to say what I'm about to say to a man than a man would say to a woman can get mad and say, well, I don't care what you do. I don't care where you go. Okay. Well, if she comes back and says, oh, he cheated on me. He did. Was he wrong? Yeah. But you told him. You literally told him, I don't care what you do. I don't care where you go. You can go find some woman to go sleep. Okay.
And when it
He may have
happens,
had one on deck and he just went and did it,
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Got to be
but
careful in
I
what
don't
you
like to
say, what you
label
speak into the
anybody
atmosphere.
because right,
Got to be careful
right.
what you
And
speak
I
into
don't
the
like to label
atmosphere.
anybody. Everybody is everybody is different.
Yeah.
Everybody is absolutely different. Um, there are people out there who are going to do what they do just because that's what they want to do.
Yeah.
But there are people out there who are hurt, and
Yeah.
somebody else came along at the right time, and you
Yep.
know, um, y'all
Yep.
y'all remember that song by Sherelle and Alexander O'Neal? You give me attention, someone who understands my needs. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you give me everything I miss at home. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what
Now,
about the ones that because I know a lot, I got a lot of I don't say I have a lot of friends, but I know a few people that deal with people who are insecure. Insecurity can ruin a lot of things. I remember one thing you used to say a long time ago when I first met you when you was working at Chapel of the Chimes.
yeah, yeah.
That thinking, what you used to always say?
That thinking that's going to get you in trouble.
Yep.
That thinking. That thinking will
Yep. You
get
used
you
to
in
always
trouble.
say that.
And for
Yeah.
people who don't understand what that means, I am going to uh, break it all the way down for you. All of us on here, with the exception of Bree, are old enough to remember you better be in the house by the time the street lights come on,
Mm-hmm.
or be in the house by 8 o'clock, for example.
Mm-hmm.
If you walk in that house at 8:05, 8:10, 8:15, 8:30, and your response is, well, I thought it was 8 o'clock, you're going to get your thought 8 o'clock ass beat because you should have known what time it was. It doesn't matter if you didn't have a watch. You should have kept track. If the last time you looked at your watch, it says 6:50, and I don't care if it's been 8 minutes. If you thought it has been an hour and 10 minutes, take your tail home. It is better for you to get home early and your parents tell you, boy, you got another hour than it is for you to be 20 minutes late. Thinking will get you in trouble. At a certain point, you have to know. You
Yeah.
can't walk around thinking that your wife is always cheating on you. You can't walk around thinking your husband is always cheating on you. You can't walk around thinking that somebody is talking to so and so or doing such and such or being dishonest. you are
Mhm.
going to ruin what you have. It may not be
Or what
much
you're
that you
trying to
have.
build, or what you're
Right.
trying to build,
Yeah.
because it's from people who could be trying to date or dating, but one of the persons are insecure about the other one, and I'm just like, so I gotta be, oh no,
And to be fair, you, meaning him or her, may have played a part in their insecurity.
not
Now,
me, y'all, not me. Ain't talking about me.
right.
Ain't talking about
Now,
me.
you do have to deal with that to an extent. Meaning, if they don't trust you initially, okay, that's fine. But that doesn't mean that they get to not trust you 5 years from now and you're not doing anything and they're still insecure. That's
Hmm.
on them. That becomes a you problem. And your relationship can't grow. You can't grow as friends. You damn sure can't grow as lovers because you don't trust them.
Hmm.
Every move they make that you have created something in your head that says, oh, she must be doing something. He must be doing something. No, the sleep right next to you. It's a bill collector. Well, who is bill collector? People get calls from bill collectors during the day. Now, if it's 2 in the morning, no, I ain't no bill collector.
No, that those calls stop about 8:30.
Right. But it just it though sometimes we're able to see things through the eyesight of a male or a female. One of the
Hmm.
things, or a man or a woman, one of the things that can be seen through a man's eyes, go back and look at one of the first State Farm commercials.
Oh yeah.
Who is this?
Uh-huh.
This is Jake from State
Jake.
Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake?
Uh,
Khakis and a red shirt.
he said, khakis. She sounds ridiculous. Well, she's a guy, so she was convinced that Jake
Hmm.
was a woman, even though Jake
Right,
didn't sound anything like a woman.
right,
Sound like a man.
right,
But she was
right,
convinced. Now Jake shouldn't be calling at 2 in the morning, but
right,
it was clearly a man. But what she had in
right.
her head was like, no, that's a woman. And so again, if you do something, yeah, you're gonna have to pay your penance, and okay, fine. But you can't be insecure and still want to be in a relationship. Can't have it both ways. I always use the analogy, a baseball analogy. If you get hit by a pitch and you are afraid to get in that batter's box, you're not going to be a good hitter because you're worried about that ball hitting you. You have to wait until you are ready to get in that batter's box and not have the fact that that ball might hit you in the back of your head. Get in the batter's
Hmm.
box, put your helmet on, adjust your batting gloves if you wear them, and just keep your head on a swivel.
Right.
But you have to do that anyway. But if you're worried about getting hit by a pitch, you need to step out of the batter's box and don't get back in until you're ready. If you're worried about your man cheating on you, if you're worried about your woman cheating on you, if that's the first thing that crosses your mind, if you the type of mofo that plays tricks on her like, oh, I'm going out of town, and you go drive around the block 400 times just to see if some other mofo comes into your house, you got a problem. You got a problem. If you need to know the code to his phone, you got a problem. If he needs to know the code to your phone, he has a problem.
Mm-hmm. 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 But sometimes I think it's because they haven't closed the door to previous hurts, previous relationships that they've been in where stuff went on. Because I went through that before with somebody.
Yeah.
They just assumed that I was doing X, Y, and Z. But then once I told them, you know what, I'm not talking to you no more. They came back. It took them about a year to tell me they hadn't closed the door to a previous relationship. Because I used to always say, I'm Carla. I'm not whoever that person is because I don't act like that. When I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm not about to play no games. But they lost a good person
Well,
because
see,
they was insecure.
and then I don't purposely add fuel to the fire, but me not caring makes it worse. Like, I don't care if you fall out in the middle of the floor and you crying because you're insecure. I'll let you cry.
Right.
As I tell people all the time, I work in a funeral home. I see people cry every day. Tears
Right.
that don't mean nothing to me. I get you some Kleenex.
right. Get immune to that. Especially I know when I worked there for all that time, uh like stuff didn't bother me. Cry. I couldn't even cry. So
Right.
yeah, you
Right.
cry to me, I'm looking at you like, okay, all
And
right.
and and the biggest thing, and I know people say trust is the biggest thing in a relationship, but the biggest thing is use your words.
Yes.
You have to communicate. You have to. You have to. I need to know what's going on with you. You need to know what's going on with me. And you can't get an attitude and then expect me to know what's wrong with you. Neither can I get an attitude and expect you to know what's going on with me. You must communicate. You got to use your words.
Mhm.
It's important.
Mhm. Mhm. Very important. Very, very important to
It's
use your words.
it is. It is absolutely important. That's the biggest thing. Um, and and to the ladies, I want you to encourage your man, should you have one, to use his words. I say that because for decades, for centuries, but for decades, men of all ages and creeds have been taught to suppress their feelings, that it is a sign of weakness. It has only been within the last couple of years that it has been kind of deemed okay for men to speak up. And I know that ladies believe that they are the only ones who go through some things, but that is not true. Um, Men go through things too, and it's not just, oh, I got the cops looking at me, and they go through things too. And
Mhm.
um, encourage them, encourage them to speak up, encourage them to to open up and let you know what's wrong with them.
Mhm.
Um, there's a song by Anita Baker, and she was talking about that very thing. And she said, she was asked, telling him, talk to me, and she said, what's wrong with you? You know, and she wanted to know what he was going through, and it's
Yeah.
important. It's important. It is very important for you to
Yep.
be there for him, not just physically, and not just there to cook his food, but to be
And
a
spend his
sounding
money.
right and spend his money, you know, and look and wear his shirts around the house.
Right.
You know,
Well, I don't know anything about that.
you know, eh, but
But I know
yeah,
what you're talking about. I was
encourage
there.
encourage him to open up. And men, when they give you that green light, please use it. Please use it. There are a lot of people who are broke and destitute, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and they don't have anybody to talk to. If you have somebody who is willing to listen to you, open up. You may not need to open the floodgates and tell them everything just right there, but talk to somebody. Talk to them. If they give you the green light, talk to them. You can't find the words, just start talking. It'll come to you, and then you'll be able to formulate everything. But it is important to talk to somebody. You know,
Amen.
but I definitely encourage men to speak up, not to the
Yes.
side piece, to your wife or your girlfriend. You can do
I
other
said
things with the side piece. You can
not to
go
the side.
you can go play miniature golf with the side piece.
Oh my
Talk
God.
to your wife. Talk to your wife.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Go to the
You
go
wrong.
to the gospel concert with your side piece. Talk to your wife.
Oh my God. You are a nut. No sense whatsoever. But y'all, yeah, we just wanted to come on for a little while because we hadn't been able to come on because
You was in jail.
schedules and sick and deaths in the
You was
family.
in
And
jail.
please, I was not. I ain't never been. My head is too big for plaits and I do not look good in orange. Hello. So,
It
but
went
yeah,
great.
thank y'all. What?
They were great. They were great.
Whatever. Anyways, you have no sense. We just wanted to come on. It's about to be the Christmas season, but we wanted to come on. We gonna get back on here frequently, starting in January. Um, we'll probably do a show. I'm hoping to launch my podcast if I can get a quiet space to do the recording. I might have to come over to your she shed and do my and do my recordings. Do my recordings because I want my podcast to come out on the anniversary of my mom's passing. I want my first podcast to come out January 27th, 2024. That's my goal. So,
Make it happen.
yeah, that's my goal from the pen of a caregiver. That's my goal to get that out. And I got a lot of other projects that I'm working on with my son. He's going to he's trying to produce something.
June.
And so, we've been working. We have our weekly meetings regarding that. And y'all know I sling jewelry. Y'all know I sell I sell a lot of jewelry. So y'all need to come on to these lives and shop with me, shop my wall drops. Follow me if you ain't following me on social media. Follow me on my jewelry pages and shop with me. Get some gifts for your family. I have a couple of people. They said they don't buy the jewelry, so they just send me $2-3 every now and then. So, I mean, you could do that too, if you don't want to buy the jewelry, or you could just share. It's free to share my post. It's free to share the lives. It's free to share the pictures. It's free to share my page.
It's
It's
free to
free to
share
share my.
these. Oh,
You said what?
I said it's
It's
free
free
to share
what?
these. It's always free to share these.
You are so crazy. But yeah, so we just wanted to come on. We didn't have a specific topic. We're going to get back on the specific topic shows pretty soon. We just got to map things out, and timing and all that stuff. Mr. Lewis is a busy single father, and I admire him. Hats off to Mr. Lewis for all he does with his son and his son's education. He's right there involved in that, and he's
I don't know nothing
working.
about that nigga education. Oh,
Yes,
I wasn't supposed to say that out loud.
yes, you do. You do help him with stuff. You're there
Well,
for him.
he on pace to get out of high school much faster than I was. He only doing 4 years. I think I did like eight and a half.
I think you still in high school. That's why you always be there. I told you you rerun. You the modern day rerun. You just on the slimmer side. That's all. Don't say it. You go. That mean you get ready to say something. Hold it in.
Your daughter's mama can't see. That's all I'm gonna say.
But yeah, we thank y'all for joining us. We don't want to keep y'all. It's after 8 o'clock. We know people got to get up and go to work in the morning. Kids got to get up and go to school, and all that good stuff. And I got a Zoom waiting for me right now that I completely forgot about. I gotta
PO
hop on a
checking in with your
Zoom real
PO, huh?
quick.
Okay. Yeah. So do your thing, bro.
Oh my God. So we will see you guys next year.
We will see y'all next year. And brothers,
Thank you for tuning in.
if you can't have a Merry Christmas with the one you love, then have a Merry Christmas with somebody else's loved one. I holla.
I can't stand you. Bye, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Gotta go. Bye. See y'all.